Hi, welcome to Fallout 4. We're doing Walden Pond. For such a inconspicuous seeming location, there's actually an awful lot here. We've got a Super Mutant Behemoth just to the south. Up to the east, up here, there is nope, there we go. Up there is kind of a gunner's area. So you can go up there. There's not much of anything up there except some gunners and machine gun turrets. But some, ammo and supplies if you want it. But gunners are always a tricky fight at the beginning of the game. There it is on the map, Walden Pond there. It's just south of Sanctuary. And it in fact looks like water on the map. There's also a legendary weapon, an overdue book and a magazine, as well as a Vault-Tec Lunch Box. There are a couple of huts up here on the west bank. But if you sort of northwest, there's also a pipe there that you can interact with, and that will take you under these buildings. And that's the way in. If you don't have master lockpicking, you can get in that way. Walden Pond apparently was where Henry David Thoreau stayed in the summer of 1845, so it's like a little tour that you can listen to. Watch out for the bottle cap mines. There's one there, or makeshift bombs rather, another there, and there's actually another on the way behind the counter, but we'll get that in a second. Nick started shooting stuff. So I went to deal with him and the blood bugs. It was a legendary one, but it didn't have anything good. Stupid blood bugs. Anyway, back in here there's a suitcase there with usually some clothes in it. I've had laundered dresses and all sorts, so it's a bit of a random drop. Lots of good steel. Don't pick up the shopping baskets, but do grab the toy cars, toy trucks, all the cans that you can find. There's a bit of booze as well, which is great for making, I think, great mentats or berry mentats. Check the bins. Don't get the fire extinguisher. There's a bottle cap stash on the roof as well that we'll look at, but there's the overdue book. It was just under there. Sometimes it's on the floor. There's a note there as well. It says, "Tweez, if you're reading this, then you're an idiot. This is the last time I tell you we're locking this door. Use the sewer pipe to get in if you don't have the key." It is a master lock, but we're not going to go in there just yet. I just turned around and came straight back out. First of all, we're going to get this other bottle cap mine, which I completely forgot about, so watch for that. Nick is standing pretty much on top of it. How he hasn't detonated it, I do not know, but there it is there, so make sure you don't set that off. I've got ninja perk, which means I don't set them off. And then we're just going to grab the bottle cap stash or the cap stash, or whatever they call it, from the roof. Getting onto this log is a little bit tricky, so you might have to try a couple of times. What you didn't see was the take where I fell off like 15 times in a row. That's why I did another pickup from that doorway. Anyway, go in here. You might want to stealth as you come down here. There's, in the first room, two guys whose names I forget. Jasper and Bear, let's call them. Jasper and Whiplash and Jimmy. Morris and Freddy. We're going to see the first one there. Walter, there we go. Walter is carrying the gift shop key, which will unlock the master door we just came through, as well as the safe that he's standing right next to now. So if you want experience for picking both of those, don't grab the key up off him. There's Whiplash, his buddy, in here. Once you get seen, Tweez and Bear will come through from the other side, and they love their Molotov cocktails, so careful of that. Nick's not really being very helpful there, such is life. There's, I guess I tossed in a pulse grenade, did I? I don't remember doing that, but that must be the case. Yeah, I did when I popped around the corner to deal with them. There's the gift shop key there on Walter, and that opens the safe. And as I mentioned, the door we just came through. And again, if you can't get in through that to actually get to these guys, don't worry, you can come in through the pipe, and I'll show you where that comes in, because we'll go out that way before we have a look at the rest of the stuff here. Now, in here also is, well, there's Tweez, and Bear, I think, is running off there to the right. Nick Valentine's dealing with him there, look. Bye-bye, Tweez. They're not so terribly difficult, these guys. Not very high level at all. Nick finished him in almost no time flat. I think I'm level 20 on this. Without very many perks, they're mostly invested in settlement building related stuff. And I think a couple of perks, ranks in gun nut. Anyway, I digress. There's lots of drugs and stuff around here, but the main event is up here, next to this toolbox. An inconspicuous looking spanner. There we go, or ball peen wrench, or whatever they're called. Ball peen hammer, it's Big Jim. 20% chance to cripple feet, limbs, something, legs. You can see here, even though I hit him in the face, his leg fell off there, and then you've got a silly ghoul on the ground. For some reason it only seemed to knock their legs off in vats all the times I tried. So I'm not sure what to do about that. But if you do rely on melee weapons, and I really don't, I'm not a big fan of them at all, to be honest. They just don't seem to really ever do anything like comparable damage to the regular weapons. That being said, I've never really put a lot of points into strength, or there we go, he's crippled too. Never put a lot of points into strength, nor do I put a lot of points into melee attacks or unarmed attacks, so that could be a big reason why. There's a Vault-Tec Lunch Box, Vault-Tec Lunch Box there next to a bottle cap mine as well that you might want to open, and just before this I'd got a robot, so it's kind of annoying that I didn't get one there and I wasn't recording. But if your luck's high enough, sometimes robot models will pop out. More tin can chimes there, you get experience for unsettling them. Also, there's a magazine on the right, Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor, permanently improves barter prices by 10%. If you came in through the pipe, it's actually slightly easier to come in through the pipe and get the sneak attacks on these guys to start things off. There's a duffel bag there with a couple of guns and lots of ammo as expected, and a whole bunch of drugs and booze littered around here along with various junk. And then on the way out through this pipe, just to the right before we turn left to exit, there is a coffee pot and a little cooler there with some drugs in it as well. Radex maybe, buff out, who knows. But through here we are back at the pipe. And from there, if you head due north, well, I met some dogs on the way, but there's a little raider, so we're just going to explore the rest of the area a little bit. There's a little raider outpost there with 2 raiders in it, and an explosives box, and a couple of ammo boxes, and maybe a chem box, but not much else. Yeah, you're going to arguably be using as much ammo as you use to kill them as you pick up there, but there's a chemistry crafting bench as well, but you've probably got one of those at your settlement by now, presumably. From there I went to, so that's Walden Pond cleared, but from there I went to deal with the Behemoth. I thought I'll use some of these artillery grenades that the Minutemen have given me. I used the flare gun, there were no Minutemen about. I also used a Fat Man there to try and explode the cars onto this guy, but it didn't really work. I got a critical hit there, but the Fat Man just not doing even very much damage. I kind of feel like I need the experimental Merv, because he just one hit smooshes me. There we go, dead. Eventually, after about my 8th or 9th go, trying to get a clean run of it to show you that a level 20 can kill a Behemoth, which it seems they can't. He got stuck on that, so I just kind of picked him off bit by bit. But while I was doing that, I saw this dude, Clinton, who I hadn't noticed before. So we finished off the Behemoth. There we go, pew pew pew, and then promptly forgot all about him. They tend to have lots of ammo, a couple of weapons and a little bit of armour on them, but I don't think I've ever seen them with legendary gear. Allegedly they respawn, but I've been back here a lot and not found the Behemoth again, so I'm not sure what the timing for the respawn is. But here are Clinton and Daisy, Charlie, who are a little bit interesting, I guess. There's also a duffel bag with some stuff you can steal in there. I don't know how long these guys are around. Let's show you how to get there directly. There's the pipe that we came out of previously. Head towards this red car to the right and then take a right again and you'll see the blue tent there. Now you can hang around and they'll chatter to each other quite a lot, actually, but they never seem to want to interact with you. And I loaded a whole bunch of saves from the course of like 1 day to 10 days playtime and kept coming back here and found all sorts of stuff. Sometimes some raiders were camped here. I found a rad scorpion, a dead rad scorpion with 6 dead raiders, which was pretty cool. A chems vendor. There we go, they just said something there. It was empty one time, no one there at all. There's the chems vendor. No, that's Hancock. Here's the chems vendor.
Whoa.
There we go, and then the final time I came back, there was super mutants and raiders having a bit of a fight off. I've also seen synths here, so, I mean, yeah, there could be a whole bunch of stuff. I've seen the gunners come down as well and engage raiders that were here. They ended up having a bit of a fight. And there's a raider there. But, yeah, not sure what the deal is with these guys. Anyway, turn around and then up this towards this red car and then head up and over for the last little thing. Don't forget about the gunners up on that overpass there. There's 4 little graves here. Oh no. What terrible tragedy has befallen that 4 children have died and been buried by their parents, presumably. But oh no, they must be cat graves, because here we go, crazy cat trader. Different saves when I visited for the first time, because I didn't find this trader when I explored Walden Pond the first time, just the second time by chance. Which made me do a huge loot round. But it was a girl on another save, but you can see 4 cats, 3 pictures of cats, and you can completely loot this house too. You can pick up any of these things and do what you want with them. Anyway, on the left are the hot rod magazines for all the paints if you want those. And on the right is Fallon's department store, which gives you the Megaton Laquiff haircut. That's it for now. Let me know which videos you'd like to see if you haven't got the ones that you need so far, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!